Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So we're going to talk about a really in-depth discussion about Sophie and Minerva. Basically why I want to talk about them was because everyone was like, ooh, are they dead? Ooh, are they missing? Well, they're missing, but like, you know what I mean. I just wanted to talk about like what their status could be and just discuss about like my brain theories analysis on like what could have happened. So basically Sophie and Minerva, they're basically twin sisters that we both knew from episode 1, and we thought they both died from walkers, but they didn't. Apparently Brody and Marlon both lied about that, and they're actually alive, possibly. So just to see that possibility, they even traded with the Raider groups, and Clementine and AJ were going to be traded as well with the Raiders. So wondering that maybe Clem and AJ will do maybe a Raider trick, that way they can go see Sophie and Minerva, but probably not. But basically, let's go for a discussion. Basically there are 10 sisters, and possibly one of Violet's girlfriends, Minerva. I mainly want to talk about this because this could actually affect Violet and 10 in a way, because I know that they said about 10 he could have more of an explanation towards the story, episode 2 to 3. Maybe we'll see Sophie and Minerva in episode 2 or 3. I think if they're alive, they'll be shown in episode 2. And with Sophie and Minerva, I feel like they could be really good, interesting characters in the final season, because they've been gone for a whole year and they were thought to be pretty much dead, no hope of coming back. But they've actually been possibly alive. Something I was interested in thinking about was that I was wondering if maybe one of the sisters could have died and the other one's still alive. I'm wondering if Minerva could be possibly dead, because I know Violet was close to Minerva, and since I think they're trying to go for a relationship with Clem and Lewis and Violet and Clem, it wouldn't really make sense to have Minerva alive if they were going for that route. What I'm trying to think about is does Violet even want to be in a relationship with Clem if she's found out if Minerva's dead? That's the thing. That's something I don't know, because I'm not sure where they're trying to go with Lewis and Violet as characters. I know a lot of people have been thinking that they could be relationship characters, shippers with Clem. I wonder if there could be an option where you can just reject both of them. That's kind of something I'm thinking of. But something else I really wanted to mention was that obviously with Sophie and Minerva, Abel was part of the Raiders group. Oh, at least we're assuming he's part of the Raiders group, because I think he mentioned he had a group or something, but we're just assuming pretty much that he's with the Raiders group or has some type of connection with them, either whether he was kicked out or he was formerly one of them. A dark theory that I was actually looking up in the Telltale forums and heard that it could be possible that Abel is a pedophile, and that he basically wanted Sophie and Minerva because they were kids, and that's a really dark route that I really thought was interesting. I know Telltale has done this in the past with dark routes, where in episode 2 of season 1 they were basically cannibals eating the actual meat of humans, and I know that suicide was one of the things in Telltale's, which was kind of dark, but by dark I mean way dark. Something else I wanted to mention in the final season is that does Telltale really want to go in this route? I know that in an M&A someone asked a question, how hard was it to basically cast the kids that we pretty much like, and I know they were trying to say that they were trying to go for an appropriate way to show the cast of characters without being too inappropriate, basically sex scenes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by inappropriate. So something I'm wondering is that maybe that this is the darkest route we'll go through in the final season, with Abel being a pedophile, because I'm not gonna lie, he looked kind of creepy looking, and he really did look like he could touch kids, if that makes sense. I know that's based on personality looks, but the way he interacted with Clem and AJ is kind of weird. One thing I'm interested is that why is Clem and AJ, why were they gonna trade them with the Raiders group? I think that kind of discounts the pedophile theory, because why would Abel want to touch AJ? That's something that I just want to know, unless there's more pedophiles there. But I don't know if there's really a group that are filled with pedophiles, because I can imagine girls, but why would they want AJ? That's just something I noticed, and just something I want to mention. It could be possible that maybe the group, they want to do something with the kids, but kidnap them, if that makes sense. It's really hard to tell where they're going from this, but with Sophie and Minerva, they've been gone for more than a year, and if they're alive, that means they did something to them. But it wouldn't make sense just to keep them prisoners and just keep them captive, eating the food. Could be possible that they're using the kids as maybe a leverage to gain supplies, and they're like, okay, you guys need to get the supplies, if you don't, then you're not coming back. That's kind of like the way I see it at the moment. But the pedophile thing is like a really interesting theory, because it would be nice to see another route go with Telltale doing this, and I feel like that would be an interesting route to do, but I just wanted to make sense, and at the moment it doesn't really make sense on why Abel could possibly want Sophie and Minerva. But yeah, Sophie and Minerva, they seem like really good characters. We obviously don't know that much about them, but we know that Minerva was in a relationship with Violet, and I don't know, just to see them would be really awesome, because at least I want to see one of them. That's what I'm thinking of. One of them will be dead and one of them will be alive. That's kind of like the theory I'm having at the moment, because with Sophie and Minerva, we can obviously see them being as maybe like a returning character, or basically just like a dead as fuck character. So that's pretty much all for this discussion on Sophie and Minerva. So yeah, I really hope that at least Minerva is alive. Oh, I don't know, I pretty much want them both alive, but I think, let's be honest, Telltale's probably going to kill off one of them, and yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, it really helps out the channel a lot, and I'll see you guys later for another Walking into the Final Season discussion. Bye.